Hello. It's been a while since I published anything on this podcast, and I just wanted to say hello to you, let you know I am here, I am fine, and there will be new episodes coming up. I had a very interesting conversation with three women who have been holding space for training called Raging Mothers, and I will publish that soon. And also link all the information you need for joining the next training, which will happen, I think, in March. I have been in some sort of um, recoil or stuckness phase the entire autumn. And yeah, there's been a lot of, I have had a lot of self doubt about like, what do I really want to say? Like, what is really important to me? What do I want to, what do I want? Yes, that's been a big question at the moment. Like, what do I want? And struggling with this sensation that I don't know. I don't know what I want. And yeah, I've been feeling angry about not knowing what I want. And just wondering how this simple question can be so difficult. What do I want? What do you want? Like, as a woman, it feels like this question is so dangerous. And if, yeah, dangerous to give a really authentic answer to. Like, you can feel so like safe to give a kind of simple or really ordinary life kind of answer that I want. Like, I want a cup of coffee, or I want to go for a walk, or yeah, I want 5 minutes to myself. But what do I really want? What do I want from my life? And what, yeah, like, where am I going? What are my, yeah, well, goals seems like not the exact word for it, but somehow, like, what is the purpose? Where am I focusing? What do I want to focus on? Where do I want to put my energy? And this has been like this question, like the main question with a big Q. What do I really want? And in this, what do I really want, comes this questions about what is reasonable to want. Like, it has to be somehow reasonable and possible to do. And this is exactly what I, yeah, and this is not the answer to the question, what do I want? The answer is something very wild and big, and somehow still a bit out of reach. And yeah, so there's no answer, there's only the question. And yeah, there's also something very joyful right now that I discovered. That there's this group that meets once a week for 45 minutes, and it's about discovering like the inner witch to go crazy. So we take turns and just like doing whatever sounds, movements that feels that wants to come out, and the other ones are observing and holding space. And somehow this has been like also like this eye opening, door opening space, because it's like it's so much fun to have this space where you can like do anything or move strangely and make odd sounds and just like say whatever comes to through your mouth, and it's okay, and it's just like exactly what it's supposed to be. And this is something I hadn't realized I miss before I've started participate in this team. And so yeah, this is something I really highly recommend, to have a kind of a team around you that allows this craziness to happen. Because there's a quote, I can't remember who is behind it, but somehow that you got to go crazy to be sane in this world that is completely insane. That connecting with this craziness keeps me in my sanity, I guess. Yeah. So that's what's happening. And yeah, I was also listening today to this podcast episode of the Radically Alive Women about this fear of succeeding. And I've also recognized this fear already a while ago. It's not the fear about failing. For me, failing is somehow like the safe option. The really crazy, scary option would be that it would actually, what I would do would actually like be a success, and that it would grow and it would become something that like my own world, my own creation, that would give abundance and like create income, and like yeah, that I would be kind of my own creator and my own abundance, and that is really, really scary. And with that comes also this fear about being visible with what I do, because being visible means that people will have opinions and there will be feedback, and a lot of people will not be very interested in what I do, and some people might even just really hate what I do and want to try to drag me down. And then there will be people that will just like feel alive and feel joy and will want to be like on my team and will be cheering me on. And yeah, so there's these many sides of being visible that are not only just like fame and glory and everything's sunshine, and there's also this side of people being angry and annoyed and really not liking what I do, and that's somehow just part of the the package. And yeah, it's really, I'm really letting this sink into my body. This like, this is part of the package. People will not always like what I do, and yeah, and that's not the entire story. It's never that everybody hates what I do or everybody loves what I do, but there are both sides, and learning to just receive that feedback without just letting that like drag me down or allow me to question everything I do because there's some feedback that is not that's good or not working. Yeah. Mm. Yes. So that's about it for now about what's going on. Very short check in. And yeah, I am feeling this joy again about creating new stories, new conversations. So it's still alive and kicking. Coming down to earth is still alive and kicking. So yeah, you will hear more soon. Bye for now.